What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Avikbot, aka A Comeback Story. Welcome back to another video, baby, man. It's like 11. What time is it, man? What time is it? 11:20 p.m. Tuesday, January 9th, as of this recording. You know what I'm saying? I had a long day of school. Came back, recorded some music for y'all, you know what I'm saying? New music coming soon, you know what I'm saying? New music coming soon. I got some remixes in the vault, original songs in the vault, you know what I'm saying? Your boy's going crazy right now. More songs being recorded, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great year, you know what I'm saying? But we're not here to talk about all that. We're not here for the self promo. We're here to talk about Sir Savage himself. Sir Savage, the 21, whatever the memes are. 21 Savage, he got a new album coming out, American Dream, and it's coming out this Friday. It's coming out this Friday, man. Second week of 2024. We already got big name artists dropping. We got 21 Savage dropping his third solo album, American Dream, and it's coming out on Friday, man. This is going to be 21 Savage's first solo album in 5 years, I believe. Might be more than 5 years, but the last solo album he had was I Am Greater Than I Was. That came out in 2018. Obviously, since then, he's been busy. He's been on a crazy feature run, it seems like, for the past 5 years. He's been on Metro Boomin, Metro Boomin projects. He's been on Savage Mode 2, obviously, because it was him and Metro Boomin on that album. So, of course, he was on it. Duh. But he has Savage Mode 2 with Metro Boomin. That came out 2020. Great album. Great reviews. All that. You know what I'm saying? One of the best albums that came out that year for sure. He had, obviously, Her Loss with the boy himself and Drake. Huge milestone moment for 21 Savage, because he was only the second artist that Drake ever did a collab album with, which is crazy to think about. Drake's been rapping since 2006. He's been mainstream since 2009. And he's only done two collab albums in his whole career, Future and now 21 Savage. So 21 Savage obviously has been making big waves in the rap game for quite a while right now. But despite all that, he never had an album. And not even the fact that he never had an album, he barely dropped singles. I think the only time he dropped singles was, I remember on his YouTube channel, he had like a two song in one like music video. That was it. That was like the only music we ever got from him himself, you know. I know recently he was on a soundtrack for a video game, but I don't know if I really count that for real. But this one is legit. Now, obviously, y'all probably saw it on Instagram, YouTube, X, whatever. He's got a new movie coming out in the summer. 21 Savage, The American Dream, 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? It's got Caleb McLaughlin. It's got Donald Glover. It's got Drewski. It's got all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not real big into the movies. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big movie person, but I saw the trailer and the movie seems pretty fire, especially if you got Donald Glover acting as 21 Savage and Caleb McLaughlin acting as a younger 21 Savage. You know, really going deep into 21 Savage's life. And if you guys watched that trailer, you know that he didn't really drop a song, but he had a song playing throughout, and it was a new song. And that song was fire. I can't lie, the song was fire. You know what I'm saying? The song was fire. It was really good. It reminded me a lot of his last solo project when he went really introspective. He really talked about the struggles that he had, you know, in Zone 6. And now it's going to be even deeper because obviously after he dropped that album, he got arrested by ICE, and he had that whole situation going on with the UK and whatnot. So now he's got even more stuff to talk about, which is probably what he's going to be mentioning a lot on this album, since the album and the movie is called The American Dream. You know what I'm saying? And my expectations for this album, after hearing that song that he previewed on the trailer, I think it's gonna be a good album. I expect a really good 21 Savage album. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit concerned. I am a little bit concerned. Here's why I'm a little bit concerned, all right? 21 Savage has been doing features for the past 5 years, but he hasn't really dropped any music of his own. I feel like as of late, his features are starting to get a little bit repetitive. They're starting to get kind of old. You know, when 21 Savage is on the track, you kind of know what he's going to talk about. He's either going to talk about murder, or he's either going to talk about how he's a playboy, or every now and then he'll get in his R&B bag. That's really all you're going to get from 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like on this album, the only way he could really do good is if he talks about those things, but on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? So when he's talking about his Playboy bag, he gotta go really toxic in the Playboy bag. If he's talking about a struggle, he really gotta go deep. You know what I'm saying? And tell stuff that he might not say. Tell stuff that he might not just say. You know what I'm saying? And we're all finding out for the first time. You know? And when he's really in his R&B bag, and I'm not saying R&B like singing, but like the subject matter, you know what I'm saying? If he's really talking about heartbreak and whatnot, he's got to go deeper. You know what I'm saying? He's got to go deeper. Because lately his features, you know what you're going to get. I feel like once Utopia happened, like his features on Utopia, I feel like they were very, I don't know what it was, but they didn't have that same punch that he usually does, you know? It wasn't like her loss. Because her loss, even though 21 Savage, fun fact, even though it was a collab album, 21 Savage, I think only had like 20% of the lyrics on the whole album, even though it should be a collab album, which makes no sense. But with that 20% that he was on, he delivered every time. He delivered every time. He did not make the songs worse. If anything, he only improved the songs. He only improved the song, especially Major Distribution. Especially Major Distribution and Broke Boys. On Major Distribution and Broke Boys, 21 Savage definitely out-rapped Drake. He definitely out-rapped Drake. And Drake's one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's my second favorite rapper of all time. Lil Wayne's number one. YMCMB forever. You already know the vibes. But the point is, 21 Savage's features are getting a little bit repetitive lately. And I'm hoping that that doesn't carry into the album. I don't want this album to sound generic like some of his features have been. You know what I mean? That's my only thing that I just hope this album doesn't get. Now, am I expecting this to be his best album? Am I expecting this to be greater or better than I Am Greater Than I Was? I don't think so. It's going to be really hard to top that album because that album was super successful in its own right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he won a Grammy off that, I think. He either won a Grammy off that album or the song he did with J. Cole. One of those, he won he won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? He got a Grammy off that album. You know? And so it's going to be really tough to top it. But I do expect a great album nevertheless. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as features, who I think is going to be on it, I saw somewhere like Drake and Travis Scott might have like posted, because I mean 21 Savage announced it on Instagram that he was gonna drop the album, and I didn't even double check this, but I think Drake and Travis might have reposted it. So I'm hoping that they would be on the album. I hope that J. Cole's on the album because J. Cole and 21 Savage, they got good chemistry. They got two banger tracks, obviously with A Lot, and then you got My Life, which was on the off season. If I had a bold prediction, y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this one, but my bold prediction for this album is this, right? I think Drake and J. Cole will be on the album, and not only will they be on the album, they will be on the same song. I said it. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but it would be crazy if I was right. If I was right, man, I'm a god. You know what I'm saying? But my bold prediction is that Drake and J. Cole not only will be on the album, but they will be on the same song together with 21 Savage. And I think it can work. It can definitely work. Now, 21 Savage, he's not going to obviously have the best verse because he's going up against Drake and J. Cole. But I feel like he can hold his own somehow, some way. He can definitely play his part and still make it a great song. You know what I'm saying? So I want a Drake. I would love a Drake feature, a J. Cole feature, Travis Scott, because obviously those three guys he has good chemistry with. Maybe if there's another Young Thug verse out there in the vault, they could throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? So a Thug feature would be nice. Uh, shoot. I mean, hey, Donald Glover could turn into Childish Gambino one more time and give us another great verse like what he did on Monster back when I Am Greater Than I Was came out. That would be really cool if he did that. Maybe like get like maybe SZA. Maybe SZA. You know, 21 Savage loves R&B music, so maybe if he collab with an R&B artist like a SZA or a Summer Walker, that would be pretty dope as well. Man, I'm trying to think, you know. We probably at least have one song which is like dedicated for the strippers, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta get someone of that nature. I know for I Am Greater Than I Was, he had City Girls, but I don't know if he'll do that for this one. What should he get, man? I mean, you could get Cardi B if you wanted to. I don't know if he will. Probably not, but sure, maybe. But I would love to see at least Drake and Travis. J. Cole, maybe it might be a reach. I would love to. Okay, I would love to see Drake or Travis and J. Cole on the album. I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Also, if he does hidden features again, that would be amazing. Because on I Am Greater Than I Was, he did hidden features, which obviously makes the album 10 times better when you don't know who's on the song. That's a cheat code. Let me tell you, the two biggest cheat codes right now in albums are if you have 6 transitions in between songs and if you have the features. If you do that, dude, you're on your way to having a good album. As long as you just don't make it a long ass album. Now, honestly, there are some artists that I feel like if they did drop a long album, it would be fine. Will this album be long? I don't know. I'm gonna lean towards. Let's say, well, the thing is, it's a movie sound. This album's really like a movie soundtrack, but it is an album. It's definitely an album because it's under his. He said it's his third studio album, so he's definitely approaching this like a real like album for real, for real. I'm gonna say. I don't think it'll hit the 20 song mark, but I think it'll come close. It might be like 17 to 19, something like that. I don't think it's gonna be a short album, but I don't think it's gonna be too long. Hopefully, if it goes past 20 songs, then I might be a little worried. But I mean, honestly, nowadays, the streaming game has made everything just I want to say oversaturated, but artists gotta drop like long albums now, mainly because of how the game works, which is very unfortunate. Because everyone got short attention spans, and no one's gonna want to listen to 20 song albums. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, 21 Savage dropping this Friday. I'm gonna definitely get my review on the album on this channel, whether I react to some songs, whether I just give y'all my opinions of it. Can't wait to listen to the album. And yeah, man, it's been your boy, Comeback Story, checking in. Make sure you follow the Instagram, @comeback_story, all lowercase on Instagram. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all later. Enjoy that new 21 Savage album, American Dream, coming out Friday. Let's get it.